Hello and welcome to Statistics 2. My name is Ed Brandt. I'll be your professor or instructor through this course for this summer of 2018. Um, Many of you are coming off of the course in the spring. Welcome back. And some of you have taken Statistics 1 previously, and it may have been a little while since you've had Statistics 1. So the beginning of the course, we're going to look to get everybody kind of on the same page so that we can move forward through the summer at a positive rate. This course is very much an application-based course about inferential statistics. And Statistics 1, most of the time, was spent understanding and learning the foundation of statistics. And then now we're going to shift to more application-based. For example, in Statistics 1, in the beginning of the course, we became familiar with ideas of the mean and standard deviation, the central limit theorem, which allows us to use, if we have significant sizes of random samples, we can use the normal curve for the model for a distribution for basically any type of population. That led us to hypothesis testing, and in the beginning of inferential statistics, where we learned how to conduct what was called a t-test. For this course, we're going to kind of back up a hair and review what a t-test is, and then go forward through many different scenarios and contexts throughout the course where we're basically applying the foundation of hypothesis testing, and where we're comparing either a certain statistic or a p-value to determine whether or not we either reject or retain a null hypothesis. But throughout the course, it's basically different scenarios, but with the same process. So hopefully the process itself will become familiar and relatively simple for you, but the contexts themselves are a bit complicated. So we're going to learn how to do them by hand at a very basic level, not in a tedious way. But then we're also going to see how to use Excel to let the computer do the work for us. And the key is then for us to apply the findings and the results in a sensible way. This first week, take some time to go through the course itself. I recommend that you select the week by week link here and go through the various different assignments throughout the 10 weeks of the course. You'll see that the majority of the time each week there is some type of textbook assignment, whether I probably assign 2 or 3 prompts out of the text to assure that you understand how to conduct some of the statistics involved. But there are also other type of alternate forms of assessment and activities. For example, and I'm going to shift over right now to a section of the syllabus. You'll see in the syllabus this outline of the 10 weeks of the course. And within it, you'll see that there's an annotated bibliography. This is to get you researching a little bit about studies that utilize statistics. And hopefully you take a look at areas that are of interest to you. I want to really push the idea for this course for you to identify areas where the statistics make sense for you and your either place of work or your studies academically here at St. Peter's. So this annotated bibliography is an activity that's due on June 18th, but you can begin it at any time. So feel free to move forward to the week 4 assignment to see what it entails so that you can get started early. You'll also see further down a capstone assignment. This assignment is one also that we're going to utilize information that might be of interest to you. I'm looking to push you to find data and statistics that make sense in your world and that you might use in a professional capacity. So this capstone assignment, which the first draft here is in week 6, the final draft is not going to be due until the end, but quite honestly, you can get started as soon as you want. So I recommend again that you at least read what the assignment is, so that along the way, if you come across data, your place of work, or your academic situation here at St. Peter's, you can grab that data and run some statistics and use it later on in the capstone assignment. And then finally, the summative assessment itself is also something that we're going to push you to utilize your own data of interest to you. You could also use data from anything too, just to get through the process. But I'm looking to push you to, again, make steps towards applying the statistics you're learning into the data and statistics of your world. So again, look through the 10 weeks just to get a layout of the course of what's expected. Throughout the course, we're going to have discussion space here called Slack discussion space, and you're going to get an invite, if you haven't already, to join this. And within here, you'll see channels on the left that pertain to different activities that we have throughout the course. Also, this collaboration central here, I highly recommend, especially due to the fact that we're on an online situation here, feel free to use this space just like you would in a classroom discussion. If you had time in a class with peers around you and you were able to then ask questions of each other in a natural setting, that might make it easier for you to complete some of the products here. Feel free to use this area as well, and we can respond to each other's prompts or questions throughout the course. Lastly, what I'm going to also have on the left here are screencasts and Excel of walkthroughs of problems and of Excel steps. So throughout the course, I will be putting these in the week-by-week sections, but also building up basically a repository of these on these two links over here. So feel free throughout the year to browse through them. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, contact me, either via email or by phone. My information here is on this Start Here page. And I look forward to a great semester with you. Thank you.